Hey everyone, this is Will. So in this video, I'm not going to tell you about all of the features of Canva, but rather than that, I'll try to tell you about the things that you really need to take into consideration when deciding if you want to use Canva or not. I do have special discounts and promotions, so I will leave all of the links down below in the description. Also, every single week I give out one of my courses completely for free, so just subscribe to this channel and press thumbs up on this video to enter the competition. Also, I do have another channel where I talk about online business and digital marketing and all of that good stuff. So again, I will leave a link down below. Go check that channel out. Now let's jump straight into the video. So first of all, if you don't know yet, Canva is a design tool, and I'm not going to go through all of this, but they actually have a lot of different templates for whether you need, let's say, social media templates for Facebook, Instagram, you need some logos or something like that. All of these designs, not all of them, but most of them are actually really pretty, and you can actually create some really cool looking media very easily if you just use these templates, or you can take certain parts from one template to the other. But let me actually jump into some of these other features that I think are very cool. So the thing I love about Canva is that I can actually invite team members. So if you have other people that are working with you, or for example, if you have, let's say, virtual assistant or something like that, you can just put in their email, and you can do this with multiple people. So you just invite them to join your team, and then you can actually share your designs with them so they can work on those specific designs. So that makes it just very simple. You don't need to be sending over files through, let's say, Dropbox or whatever, them downloading the files, changing them, and then sending those files back to you. You can actually see everything real time of what exactly are they doing out of those designs. So if you see that perhaps they're doing something that you don't like, right there and then you can see it, and then you can message them and tell them, okay, this is not the way it's done, I want you to do something else. When you open an actual design, you will see that again they have the share button here, and if you press this button here, once you invited someone to join your team, you just need to put in their email address, and once they have joined, their name is going to pop up, and then you just choose to share the design with them, and from there they can actually work on your design. The cool feature that comes with sharing as well, but this is actually only on the pro plan, so you can't do it on the free plan. But if you want to, for example, sell designs, if you get the pro plan, then you can actually just sell these designs to other people. So you get a special link for your Canva design, and you can send out that link, and then people, once they open it, they can take those templates and they can put them on their own account and use them from there. Another thing I like about Canva is that they have these folder sections. So you do have a section of all of your designs, so you can see everything in one place, and then you have different folders. So if you're working on a lot of different projects, it's just a nice way to have everything organized. And on the free plan, you can only have 2 folders, which isn't really a lot. It's a little bit helpful, but it's not much. But on the paid plan, you can have more than that. Another thing just to mention, you can also have a brand kit that can be useful as well. This again is only for paid members, but what you can do, you can just insert your logos, your fonts, and your brand colors, so then it just becomes easier to basically be applying everything that is basically related to your brand. Another tool that I think Canva stands out for that other tools don't really have are these. When you go to the section more, you will see they have all of these different apps and integrations. So what you can do here, you can basically, let's say if you want to use Pexels or Pixabay to get some pictures, you can actually just press on this integration, and then you can directly from there, not leaving the app, you can import pictures. So you don't need to go to this website, download the pictures, and upload them to Canva. You can actually just connect it, and directly from here you can insert the pictures, which is very useful. Same thing goes for, let's say, Facebook, Google Maps, YouTube, Giphy. So again, if you want to insert some GIFs, very cool. Also Google Drive and Dropbox. So again, this is something that I use a lot. So I get my virtual assistants to upload all of my different documents in the Dropbox, and then they just connect Dropbox to Canva, and from there, when they need to insert certain images into designs, they just open it from Dropbox straight from Canva and just insert those images, rather than once again downloading them with those images from Dropbox, uploading them and all of that. It just saves up a lot of time. Aside from that, obviously you have all of your different templates and all of that, and Canva actually has a lot of different templates, even for free. So there are some that are free and some that are paid. When you get a paid plan, you really get a lot of different choices, but this just makes your life very easy, just to insert a template, and that's it. And you can also upload your files, and it's a nice thing that you can actually, once you upload the files, they are stored here, so you don't need to, let's say if you're reusing same file a lot of times, you can just upload it here and then you can keep on reusing it from here. It's going to stay here. You don't need to be re-uploading it every time. So again, it's all about optimizing that time. And when it comes to pictures, again, they just have free, copyright-free pictures right here on Canva. So again, very useful that you don't actually need to go anywhere. And when it comes to elements, I do love some of these elements as well, especially when it comes to stickers. They have some really cool stickers here, and you can go through all of these elements, but definitely they have, when you go to other platforms, because I tried other platforms as well, I think Canva has the best elements when, at least when it comes to elements, I think they have the best ones. And then again, you can see all of the text and all of that. If you want to insert your own font, you do need to have the pro plan. So this is one thing that is a little bit annoying on the free plan, but then again, they do provide you with a lot of different fonts. And here, this thing, why I like this is because they put in a couple of different fonts together. So for example, this just makes your life a little bit easier, that you already have, as you can see here, you have 3 different, let me delete this is blocking it a bit. So let's say here you already have, as you can see, 3 different fonts already put together. So it just makes your life a little bit easier, rather than you trying to figure out which font looks good together. You can just use these templates. So I really like that quite a bit. And video gallery as well, absolutely amazing that you can use all of this, backgrounds and so on and so forth. When it comes to the actual interface, so one thing that I like quite a bit, first of all, it's very simple user experience. So even if you don't really know how to use design tools, I think even my mom could really do this. It's very simple. You just press on the things, you drag and move them around, and then if you want, you can, well, in this case it was already grouped, but you can group things together, you can ungroup them, you can just switch where you want. Do you want this to be behind? Do you want to be this in front? Top, middle, where you want them to align, and so on and so forth. So very simple user face. Really, the design elements are very simple. And the cool thing I like about Canva as well is that they just have this button to duplicate the page. And just as that, with one click, you are duplicating the page. So now you have 2 pages that look the same. So that makes, in terms of design, that just makes it much faster. You can do all of these kind of things on Photoshop, but the fact on Photoshop you need to press a couple of clicks, and here it's just 1 click, so it just makes it a little bit faster. And the same thing goes for designs as well. If we select a certain design, we just press a button and we duplicate the design. So again, I just love it that it's made so simple and quick. Another cool thing why I like Canva a lot is that when it comes to actually sharing, as you can see here, you can get a shareable link, so you can actually just send a link to someone and they can open, not necessarily to edit it. So perhaps you're not working with your team, but you just want to show someone the design. You can get a shareable link. You can use these as presentation, which is something that I do a lot, and you can present and record at the same time. So really very useful for tools. And then you can also easily share. So if you want to share it on Facebook page, Facebook group, email, whatever it is, I really just like the convenience of this. I worked with Photoshop for many years, but now I switched my whole team to this. There are some limitations in terms of designs, but very honestly, very few limitations compared to professional tools like Photoshop. And this is just so much more convenient because of all of these tools of easy sharing with the team and other people and all of that, and just the interface being so quick. And when it comes to the actual downloads, again, very simple. You just press the download button and then you can choose all of these different things. So as well, what I like about it is that I can just choose if I want PNG or I want JPEG. By the way, if you want actually transparent background, you do need to keep in mind that that is only on the premium plan. So this is something that a lot of people might want to use and it's not free. So something to keep in mind when you're choosing your software. And aside from that, if you're only using free elements, it's going to be completely free. You don't need to pay anything. If you are using some of the paid elements, then you do need to upgrade to the plan or you need to pay for those elements. And also the cool thing as well is that it's not just images. You can also download videos from Canva as well. Also, another really cool feature, as you can see, resize. So once again, this is on the pro version, but what you can do is you simply just with one click, you can resize your designs to fit different social media. So as you can see here, this design we created, with one click, it can be a design for Facebook, it can be designed for Twitter, it can be designed for Instagram, for LinkedIn, and so on and so forth. So really, if you are being active on different social medias, this is such a huge time saver. Rather than doing all of this manually would take up so much time. Rather than that, just pay a few dollars for Canva Pro and you can get everything done right here and then. Also, by the way, another thing that I really like about this tool again is when you go to your design library, you can just press on this icon right here, and well, first of all, you can move it to the folder, what I already kind of mentioned. If you have different folders, you can download it from here, get shareable link, all of that, leave comments. And what you can also do is you can press to make a copy, and then it makes this design copy. Sometimes this takes a second to load, sometimes you need to actually refresh it. But once we refresh, you will see there's a copy of this design, and now you have two separate designs. So again, this just makes it very, very simple, and you have all of your designs in one place on the internet. So if something happens to your laptop or whatever, you're not losing out on your work. And it's very easy to share this with your teams, and it doesn't require much. Let's say if you're outsourcing, sometimes, let's say you're outsourcing to the Philippines or something like that. People, not everyone A has Photoshop, and B, for some people Photoshop might run a little bit slow. So when you have something like Canva, pretty much everyone that I talk with, pretty much everyone that I hire, they already know how to use Canva. So it's very, very convenient. So really, working especially with teams, whether you're working by yourself or you're working with teams, this is absolutely amazing. And lastly, one of the coolest things is that this tool is actually completely free to use. So as you saw, you are going to have some of the restrictions in terms of if you want to have transparent background, if you want to have unlimited folders, if you want to have more different premium images or graphics or something like that. But really, you can get a lot and a lot done on their free plan. I'm honestly surprised how much you can get done on the completely free plan. And then if you want to use some of these premium features, it's only $10 per month on the annual plan and $13 per month on monthly plan. And that price is honestly, for everything that you're getting, that price is so cheap compared to all of the other tools. And I'm not going to go through all of the different things that you get. I already mentioned some of the things you can get on the premium plan, but I do think that honestly, for the price, you are getting so much, and it actually makes sense to invest those $10 a month and get the premium plan. So I hope you found this review useful. As I said, I do have special discounts and promotions and bonuses, so all of the links down below in the description. Also, check out my main channel for online business and digital marketing tips. If you found this video useful, make sure to press thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, put on those notifications. Stay awesome, and I'll see you soon.